If you don't want to pay for website hosting and you just want to test a website before putting it online, you can always install WordPress onto your computer. This is known as installing WordPress locally, so that you can create a WordPress website without hosting it on the internet. This will stop you from having to pay for web hosting or even buying a domain name. So this is simply just a great way to save you some money and at the same time learn how to build a website without having to buy web hosting and spend money on things like that. So what we're going to do is install WordPress locally using local by Flywheel. So let's dive straight into it. The very first thing that you need to do is go to localwp.com, and this is the page that you will go to. Once you're here, you just need to click the download for free option and then select your platform. And now you need to enter your name, email address, and phone number. You don't have to enter your phone number if you don't want to, so I'm just going to skip that and then I'm going to click Get It Now. Now you will need to download the application. In this example, I'm just going to download it to my desktop, so I'll click Save right here. And now it will start downloading. Once it has finished downloading, simply click onto it to open it. And this will begin the setup process. Do you want to make this software available for you or all users? I'm just going to select only for me, and then I'll click Next. Choose where you want to install the application to. I'm going to leave it as default, and then I will click Install. So now it is being installed onto my computer. You want to tick this box right here so that it will run the program, and then you want to click Finish. If you get this pop-up, click Allow Access. Now agree to the terms of service. Turning on error reporting is down to your personal preference, but I will turn it on. So when you first enter the program, you will see this pop-up with a few different slides of information. If you want to, you can have a read, but I'm just going to close it. And here we go. So we now have the option to create a new site. So this means that we have successfully installed Local by Flywheel. So now that Local by Flywheel is installed and it's also up and running, what we need to do is install WordPress onto our computer. So this is the program that we are going to use in order to do that. So to get started, from this page within the Local by Flywheel application, you want to click onto the Create a New Site button just here. So I will do that right now. And then you want to give your website a name. For this example, I'm just going to call mine Test Site. And then there are some advanced options. However, if this is your first time installing WordPress locally, I suggest just leaving these as they are. So then we want to click Continue down here. And now you need to choose your environment. Once again, if this is your first time installing WordPress locally, I recommend selecting Preferred. However, if you already know what you are doing, you can go onto Custom and create a custom environment. But in this example, I'm going to select Preferred and then click Continue once more. Now you want to create a username and password for your WordPress admin account, and you will also need to enter in your email address. So I will enter my info in here right now. And once again, we have some advanced options, but I'm going to leave this installation as default. And then in order to create your WordPress installation, you need to click Add Site at the bottom right just here, and your WordPress website will be created. You may see a pop-up asking for access to your firewall. If you see this, just click Allow Access, and it will allow the process to continue. Then it will take a couple more minutes to install WordPress. And there we are good to go. We have successfully installed WordPress onto our computer. So the main things that you want to take note of are these two buttons up here. This first one will take you to the admin page for your WordPress website, which you have just installed. And the second button will allow you to open the site so that you can have a look at the front end of your WordPress website. So to ensure that everything has installed correctly, I will click onto the Open Site button right here. And here we can see that WordPress has successfully installed, and this is the front end of the website. So now if I go back to the Local by Flywheel application, and from here I will click onto the WordPress admin button, and that will take us to this page right here. So this will allow us to log in to the admin dashboard of the WordPress website that we have just installed onto our computer. So during the setup process, we set a username and password. So I'm going to enter mine into here right now. And then all I need to do to log in to my WordPress admin account is click the login button right here. And there we go. As you can see, it is a success. So we have successfully used Local by Flywheel to install WordPress locally. You can now build a WordPress website like normal, add whatever theme you want to use, plugins, etc., all without even needing a domain name or website hosting. So there we go. That is all for this video. I hope that you have learned something new, and I will see you in the next one. Once again, thanks and goodbye.